Hey guys, welcome to episode 70 of Norwich City Career Mode. What a number to get to, hey? 70, that's incredible. To start the episode off, we have a Youth Squad monthly report and also a Youth Scout report, of which I think we signed one player and released quite a few. Actually, no, we didn't sign anyone there. And delete a press conference. Ricky Van Wolfswinkel says he's totally adamant he wants to leave the club, which is a bit of a shame because he is a good backup striker. He's probably better than Bamford. But yeah, he will have to leave, but I probably won't get the chance to sell him if I start a new career mode, which I'm not sure about. I'm probably at 80% sure I want to start a new career mode. I'll probably let you have the final guess, to be honest. I might have like a voting system, I'm not sure, when Norwich City Career Mode ends, which is actually not too far away. But the first game in this episode will be against Stoke City. There will be 3 games in this episode. Hasn't been 3 in a while. That's because there has been a Champions League game which I wanted to feature more of, and also some side stuff. And because Burke likes shooting early, I just let him shoot early, and that shot goes just over the bar. And then in the 20th minute, Barak Yilmaz shoots. Ron really makes a great save, and Will Hughes, who has quite a nice episode this episode, gets it away. And in the 88th minute, not many highlights, but Will Hughes does give it to Hooper here. Hooper takes on his man. No, he doesn't. He gives it to Will Hughes, chips it back over towards Gary Hooper, one-on-one with the keeper, and he gives us the lead. And Will Hughes gets an assist from that. So great goal from Gary Hooper, 90th minute winner. I think that's going to be the score. For some reason, Norwich in real life, their 3rd game of the season is home to Stoke, and whenever I play Football Manager and we take on Stoke, I'm always beat them 1-0, and then when this went in and I saw it was 1-0, I just thought, yep, it's going to happen. So hopefully, if Norwich win 1-0 the 3rd game of the season, their 2nd home game of the season, and then give me a cookie because I got it right. But the second game in this episode, because we did win the last one 1-0, will be against Crystal Palace. Kind of a bogey team, to be honest. I never do well against them. They were the team who caused us heartbreak at the start of the season where we couldn't score. Eventually we did score, and then Fernandao, who's on the bench, got a really late equaliser. That was kind of a funny episode, to be honest, but not for me when I was actually playing it. But we go with the standard 4-4-2 using our best team. So coming into this game, they are just ahead of us, actually, so we knew if we win we'd move up another place, slowly progress. But then when Williams took, I thought, oh, this is going to be a classic bogey team match. They take the lead within 15 minutes, and we knew it was going to be very hard to get 2 goals because we don't usually score 2 goals in a game. We don't usually score, so if we were, it would probably be 1-1. But to be honest, 1-1 is not a bad result. We do have Burnley at home in the 3rd game of the episode. Quite a relatively easy episode, to be honest, and the next episode should be as well if I include 3 games because they are all quite easy. But we do have Man U and Man City last, a classic Norwich end of the season. Quite hard games. We did have a chance there with Hooper beating some men, but that shot was saved by the goalkeeper, and Vyman's header goes just over there. And in the 32nd minute, Hooper is on the ball once again as he fakes throwing past a man, shoots, Hennessy makes a save, and eventually they get that away. And in the 43rd minute, just before half-time, Burke picks up the ball, gives it to Gary Hooper, rounds his man, Delaney puts in a slide tackle, Gary Hooper scores the goal for us to make it 1-1. And this was a brilliant goal because we needed to equalise before half-time, so going into half-time our mood could be much better. And in real life, lots of Norwich fans say Hooper should go. I'm completely disagree with that. Jono said he hopes Hooper goes as well, and he said he hopes Jerome goes, but you know, he's sometimes drunk. And in the 72nd minute, I thought Fernandao was going to cause heartbreak, but Ahan clears it off the line, and eventually we do get this way. I just had to close my window because there was a bike outside. That's why that highlight was a bit long. And the last chance of the game comes as Pelissier heads it and gets it off the bar, but Hooper gets the ball on the edge of the box, gives it to Zuma, rounds his man, one-on-one with the keeper, and what the heck am I doing there? Should have scored, should have finessed it, looking back on it. And that was full-time, 1-1 to not a bad result at Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace sitting just ahead of us. I think both teams will be happy with the draw. We probably deserve the win, but coming into this game against Burnley, we knew we... So Burnley are in the relegation spots, and we're still battling for the Europa League. I think if we win this game, we go 8th because Crystal Palace played an extra game. I think they lost 3-0 or 4-1, something like that. They got smashed because their goal difference was -2. Now it's -5. So something to do with -3 goal difference. But yeah, I put our strong team out once again. And yeah, no, if we didn't win this game, then basically we're not going to get Europa League. And the first chance would come as Gary Hooper is on a free kick, whips it in towards Divock Origi, gives us the lead. So that means in every game in this episode we have scored, which is good. And only 13 minutes in, lucky number 13, Gary Hooper whips it in, brilliant ball. Origi headers it. I don't really know what the keeper's doing here. He's probably at fault. When he comes out, he commits himself and doesn't even try and dive to save it. So Divock Origi gets his first ever Premier League goal for Norwich City, and in the 23rd minute, nice touch from Hughes, gives it to Hooper. He gets tackled by Chalobah, but Origi gives it to Will Hughes. I see there's a bit of space, so I go for shot. What a finish by Will Hughes. 2-0 up within 25 minutes, and an absolutely splendid finish from the young English centre mid, who's our highest overall player, I believe, at 81 overall. I think John Reddy's 81 overall, but Will Hughes as well. So absolutely ridiculous goal, redonkulous goal from him as he shoots on his left foot. I'm not sure if that's weaker or stronger left foot. Brilliant goal. I had to include loads of lovely replays in this as it hits the top corner. The goalkeeper gets actually quite close. If he dived a bit earlier, maybe you'd got that. And in the 49th minute, Burke chips it over towards Super Hooper. He's going through one on the goalkeeper and does indeed make it 3-0. So when this goal went in, I kind of knew we'd win the game because we don't usually score. In some episodes we don't score at all, and in this episode I think 1 goal against Palace, 4 goals, 5 goals. This is the 6th goal in this episode, so brilliant. And the game's not even over yet. It might even be 4. That would be good. But just after that, Ofoe picks up the ball and gives it to Origi down the left hand side, cuts inside of O'Neill and then beats him with a nice skill, gets inside, gets taken down, and somehow the referee doesn't give a penalty. This was a stonewall penalty. The referee didn't give it, but that wasn't going to be it, because in the 71st minute Van Wolfswinkel picks up the ball. Nice through ball towards Redmond, who's just come on. Redmond whips it in towards Will Hughes, who makes it 4-0 to Norwich City and wraps off a brilliant us. And this is definitely Will Hughes' episode. He got an assist in the Stoke game. He's got 2 goals in this game, and he has been performing brilliantly. Really nice goals from him. I didn't really expect him to be challenging in the box. I thought Van Wolfswinkel or Bamford would be there, but it doesn't matter who the scorer is. +4 goal difference. That was actually not the last highlight. Oh yeah, because they got a man sent off here. 2 yellow cards in the space of 2 minutes, I think, for this guy. I don't really know what he's doing there, being a bit of a plonker. And yep, he goes and gets himself sent off, and that was full time. We did win the game 4-0. We beasted them, and that will be the end of the episode. So we did move up to 8th. If you did enjoy this episode, leave a like. I'll see you for the next episode very soon.